I don't understand why you have to pay to live on a planet you were born on. And then, it's such a simple question, and it's haunted me ever since. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Ask yourself that question. Why do we have to pay to live on a planet we were born on? And who are we actually paying for the privilege of being alive here? Who made them the boss? Who put them in charge? Think about that. We're looking at a war over water, when instead of feeding the military-industrial complex, we could be building desalination plants all over the world so everybody could have water, so they could grow crops. But are we doing it? Hell no. Why would we want to do that? Why would we want to empower people to grow food and take care of themselves? Then we can't control them.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Terrence Carter. TC Talks, TC Fitness. Glad to hear my people back at it again with a new YouTube video. So, it's beautiful out here today. Definitely want to say that. I do want to talk a little bit about what life has been teaching me as of lately, as far as working on, becoming the best version of myself. Understanding this 9-to-5 rat race system, but more so like you have to take advantage of the income that you do make at these jobs so that you can use it to build your own fortress. Now, I am not a fan of trading time for money at all. You only get but so many hours in a day, and quite frankly, you're constantly put in a state of fight or flight because you don't have the control that you want to have. But what I've been learning throughout life is having income is better than not having any income at all. When you learn how to manage what you have, the Most High God will always make sure that you have more. It's called learning how to steward your money. The reason why people struggle a lot is because they don't know how to steward the money that they have. They'll wish upon a star, they'll try to play the lottery, they'll try to go gamble instead of investing that money. But none of that stuff is going to help you. You gambling is going to lead to an addiction. You playing the lottery is going to lead to you wasting a lot of money because what's the chances of you really winning? And even for the people that do win the lottery, how long do you actually get to keep the money? Because there's a big difference between making money and actually keeping it so that it can multiply and grow. Another thing too is understanding that the world doesn't owe you anything. I don't try to come on YouTube and act like the world owes me this and the world owes me that. The world owes me nothing. I owe everything to myself. And regardless of how I feel, the feelings don't pay the bills. I don't like the 9-to-5 system, right? I have the mentality of an entrepreneur. I make sure I have money working for me. But I can't always be in my feelings because at the end of the day, I have responsibilities just like you. Just because I'm on YouTube and I make videos does not mean that I'm doing any better than y'all. You feel me? I've been making progress in life. I'm proud of myself for not quitting. I'm proud of myself for continuing to push through. And you see how the sun is shining? See how it's nice out here? I had to go through a lot of rainy days. I had to go through a lot of storms. I had to push myself when I wanted to quit. And I'm not saying that this is the end all be all. Me working a job that's just it. Nah, it's more to life than this. But I'm making sure that I'm using what I have and I'm learning how to pay myself first, along with taking care of real life responsibilities and paying things down. I'm not able to go full time on YouTube yet to where I could leave the job. For those that don't know, every month you have to reach a threshold. You have to reach a $100 threshold minimum to even get a payout. So for the month of January, I probably made like $65. I'm not gonna stress myself out and say, oh, I wanna hurry up and leave so that I can go full time on YouTube. And I got $1,800 rent that I gotta pay every month. I got bills, I got responsibilities. I'm engaged. It's not just me. It's not just about thinking about me. It's thinking about my fiance as well. You know? Truth be told, when you get into a relationship, you can't just think about yourself. You gotta think about your significant other also. Now, luckily, I don't have no kids. Right? But I still gotta make sure that I play things smart. Because nobody's gonna come and save me. Another thing too is, like I tell you guys often, don't think like the hourly wage individual. Because if I just depended on the hourly wage, right? If I just only focused on what I could make per hour, I would never get to see the bigger picture of the unlimited growth that I can have in my life due to my assets. I can be able to teach the skill to people and help them better their financial situations. Because a lot of our stresses come from finances. It either comes from family problems, your own decisions that you made in life, or your finances. Every day I talk to God and I ask God to show me what I need to see. Every day I ask God to help me maintain my sanity. Keep my head above water. Right? And protect me from the things that I may not be able to see with these two eyes. Protect me in the spiritual realm. And every day God is revealing different things to me. One of the things that God has been revealing to me is that you cannot be the fearful person that never betted on himself. You have the skill of investing. You're profitable. You can teach that skills to other people. You know about retaining your energy. You know about no longer being addicted to PMO. It's one of the toughest journeys you ever had to endure in your life. You can help other men on this earth. You can help women too. Your purpose on this planet is to help other people. Give them the advice. Tell them what they need to hear. If they take action and they make the change, then they do. But at least you relayed the message. And that's what I try to do every day on this YouTube platform. Try my best to show up. I don't control the subscribers. I don't like to even use that word. But I don't control who subscribes and who doesn't, who supports and who doesn't, who likes the videos. I could do a call to action, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave some comments. But at the end of the day, I don't mean you're going to do it. I can only control myself. Another thing is realizing that you never truly lose unless you quit. Majority of people want the instant results, so they quit when they don't see things happening instantly. It's like your brain has been bombarded by social media. You see what you see on the internet and you see everybody else living their life and you thinking that their life is better than yours, when in reality you don't know what goes on behind the scenes. You can't compare your life to other people. You gotta compare you to you. If you're going to focus on getting out the rat race, focus on building a fortress for yourself. Because the rat race is trading time for money, paycheck to paycheck, slaving your life away for fiat currency. And with that currency, you buy things to make you feel good. And then you got to go watch the Matrix. Hit the Matrix, y'all. Hold on. And with that fiat currency, you go and buy things that you don't really need. And then you got to go work again for it. The ownership mentality is, let me pay myself first before I take care of anything else. I'm going to pay myself first, and then I'm going to live off the rest. Because we live in a jaded system. The system is not for the working class. The system is for the rich, the wealthy. The working class is just working to pay bills. The rich and the wealthy is having money work for them, and they live off the passive income. But it takes a lot of capital to do that. So it takes a shift in your mentality in the way that you view the dollar, the way that you view the fiat currency, the way that you even view your time. It takes a mentality shift and better action. You can't blame anybody. You can only blame yourself. You can't blame, like, you can't get mad at yourself for not knowing, because I didn't know a lot of things in life. You feel me? I still don't know a lot of things in life. I don't have all the answers. But with the information that I do have, if I decide to not take action, I can't blame somebody else. I can only blame me. So the fact that I realize, hold on, all of these people worldwide is working and working and working and working and working, but not really getting ahead because they're waiting 2 weeks to get paid instead of having money working for them all day. I get it. All right, let me make more smarter decisions with the money that I do make at the job. It may not be $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, but hey, let's work with what we got. Let's change the perspective a little bit. Because making something is better than making nothing at all. And in this world, you need money. There's no way around it. Nobody has to sell you a course to tell you that. You don't have to sit there and look for somebody outside of yourself to save you, for somebody to tell you you need to be more responsible with the finances that you do have. Because in life, you learn from personal experience. And it becomes a positive addiction when you learn how to pay yourself first and you live off the rest. It becomes a positive addiction when you see your money moving in real time and you start doing more research and you start learning this and you start learning that. It becomes a positive addiction. Because majority of the masses don't know how to multiply their income. They just know, I get the paycheck, it goes back out. I work 2 more weeks, I get another paycheck. That paycheck goes back out. I barely have enough money at the end of the month. So life has been teaching me a lot. And I'm proud of myself for persevering. Am I ever going to stop talking crap about the 9-to-5 system? Absolutely not. I'm keeping my foot on the gas, bro. Because I got a lot more people to awaken in this human experience, bro. But at the end of the day, I'm not your savior. You're your own savior. God gave you the information within. God gave you the answers within. You know what you got to do. It's not for somebody else to tell you what to do. It's for you to tell yourself, what am I going to do to change my situation, to better my situation? Because life is only going to get more tougher for all of us, especially for the working class. And they're not going to stop. They want to maintain that power. They want to maintain the control. That's what they want, control over other people's lives. But you got to take that power back within yourself, man. Real talk. If you don't take the power back within yourself, I don't know what to tell you. If y'all don't stop fapping your energy away, you don't stop watching PMO. It's a matrix again. Look, look, every time I talk. Hold on. You don't stop fapping your energy away, if you don't stop watching PMO, if you don't learn how to get on retention, if you don't start investing your money, you have nobody to blame but yourself. Because not only do we gotta learn how to save ourselves, we gotta send the information off to the next generation too. So, I just wanted to make this video for y'all. Hope you guys enjoy y'all day. Protect your mind, protect your energy, take back your power. Learn how to transmute your energy and learn how to invest some of your money, alright? It's your boy Terrence Carter. TC Talks, TC Fitness.